All right, shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off first and foremost by giving all praise going unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutations, and blessings to those that are doing this work in truth and sincerity. This is your brother Nathan Yala from the GMS Camp Atlanta, coming back at you through the Spirit with another lesson. And I pray and hope this lesson is edifying. Now, I just wanted to go into, a couple things that's happened to me, man, it's been a rough couple weeks, but there's been some things that's been happening throughout all of my hardships that have shown that the Lord is still dealing, even though He may be putting you through trouble at the moment. He may have you going through some hardships. There's little things that you can see that shows that the Lord is dealing. So I'm going to start off with a quick precept. I'm going to read some of it, and then I'm going to go back and we're going to watch these videos because this is something that actually happened to me. So without further ado, this is Psalms 34:16. It says, and the face of the Lord is against them that doeth evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. The righteous cry to the Lord, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. Okay. And this was something that happened to me that was very troubling. It was absolutely terrifying. So last week I'm driving, I'm taking my rib home, and the studs on my wheel just breaks off right in the middle of the road, and my wheel fly one way and my car flies in another way. But I landed in the dirt, and it did very little to no damage. And I'm just gonna play the video and let y'all see, and I'm gonna explain to you all what's going on in the video as it goes. So without further ado, that's my tire right there. And then as you can see, if you look, you see that the studs are broken. And then right here, now this guy he pulled up in his white truck. I never seen this guy before in my life. And he pulled up, he had a full tool chest on the back of his truck. And he took me to the hardware store to get new studs for my truck and lugs. And he came and he put it on. Now I could have did it. I could have put it on, but he insisted that he did it. So he came and he put it on. Now, if you can imagine, you're driving and you're doing about 40, 50 miles an hour and your tire just pops off while you're driving. I mean, I'm quite sure brothers have seen videos of tires popping off people's cars and they bouncing off and hitting somebody and killing them or causing another accident, or anything could have happened. But the road was empty. There were no cars behind me or to the side of me. The tire flew off into the grass. So there's a lot of variables. Like, not only did that not hurt me or my rib didn't get hurt, but no one else did either. Okay. And the car landed in a position to where, there was little to no damage. So this, that's me. I'm trying to offer my help, but he don't want it. I'm literally trying to offer my help to the guy, and he don't want it. He like, I got it, and I don't know this guy from Adam, but I'm watching him because, I done changed studs out before, and, he doing a pretty good job. And as you can see, you've seen a tool chest on the back of his truck. And you can see we in the middle of nowhere. Like, even in the daytime, that's in the middle of fucking nowhere, man. You know? So for this guy to just pull up out of nowhere to come help us, you can't tell me that wasn't the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know? Because in the position that I'm in, I really don't have nobody to lean on right now, you know? So this was all the spirit of the Lord. And, you know, one thing I would like to say is, you can't forget about the Lord. I know being around the brothers is you know, is one of those things. You know, the scriptures talk about don't forsake the brotherhood, don't forsake the assembly. But you really gotta be in this thing for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai first. You can't really, you know, the brotherhood is a product of serving the Lord. It's not the other way around. Okay? And you know, sometimes from what I'm hearing, you may have men that may look too much into brothers per se, and stop looking at the spiritual side of things, and then it causes friction. You know, just one of the things that I kind of observed throughout my years of being in the truth. You know, and you got to make sure that you're serving the Lord and putting the Lord first in all things that you do, because at the end of the day, something like this could happen, and the Lord may not be with you. All right. But in my case, the Lord was with me. And I'm about to show you something. Okay. So, you know, he came and he helped me fix it. Now, a couple days later, right? Just in case the Lord is like, just in case you thought this shit was a coincidence, my guy. Just in case you thought it was just circumstance that you landed in the dirt. We're going to do this shit in the dark on a busy street. It's going to happen to you again. So this happened to me the day before yesterday. So today, this was October 28th. Today is the 30th. Last night, my front, in addition to my rear tire breaking the other day, my front passenger side tire, the studs broke. And as you can see, it broke off in the street, and luckily, thank the Lord that I was able, you can see the skid marks, to get it into this parking lot, and there was no cars in my way, nothing hindering me, and it came to, I parked here, and as you can see, there's a rotor, and here are the broken studs right here. So the wheel popped off for the second time, the front of the car. So I'm in the current, I'm repairing it right now. I just want to, call out Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because this shit could have killed me again. So this is the second time tragedy was averted. And I'm able to get this, hopefully get this thing repaired and get back on the road. Shalom. So the wheel had popped off. I was on my way home. I'm in Atlanta, so I was about to hop on 78. Well, I was in Decatur at the time. I'm about to hop on 78 and take it back, not home, but just going back into the area that I chill at from night to night. And the tire pops off again. I'm about to turn up 78, and right before I turn, the tire pops off. I skid into this parking lot right here. It was cars in this parking lot this time. This time it wasn't. It was people and cars in the parking lot. Tire that popped off the car, it didn't hit nobody. Now, if it would have hit somebody, I would have been liable. Didn't hit nobody. Didn't damage nobody's car. I'm looking around the parking lot looking for the tire. Some guy says, "Hey man, nigga, your tire right there." It's gently laying up against somebody else's car. I'll BS you not. It's gently laying up against their car. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, this is a miracle. Not only didn't do, critical damage to my truck, but the tire popping off in a populated area. The tire didn't hurt nobody. It didn't pop off and hurt nobody. Okay. So I was blown away by that. Like, so in my mind, it was like the Lord saying, just in case you thought it was a coincidence the first time. Nah, bro. It was a miracle the first time, and it's a miracle the second time. And you know, you can try to downplay it all you want and say, oh, you know, no, bro. That was the Lord that did that. That was the Lord that saved my ass and made it to where nothing was hurt. And then I'm not hurt. There's not a scratch on me. Nothing happened to me. And I went and I fixed the truck, put the tire back on there. Even though the truck was banged up a little bit, hey, it still runs. Okay? So even when you and I'm doing this video to show that even when you're in your hard times and the Lord has his thumb on you, he's still with you. It's just like you know, your father putting you on punishment. You know, it doesn't feel good. It hurts. You know, you want to get out of that shit. You're tired of it. You know, every time you try to do something, it's like a block over you. But at the end of the day, all your necessities are met by your father still, even though you're on punishment. You're not cast out. Okay? So I'm just gonna finish up this scripture, and then I'm gonna go ahead and close out. So going back to 17, it says, "The righteous cry, and the Lord heareth, and deliver them out of all their troubles. The Lord is nigh unto them that are broken heart, and save such as be of a contrite spirit. Many are afflicted, many are the afflictions of the righteous, but the Lord delivereth him out of them all." See that? So the Lord is going to deliver you out. If he deems you to be a righteous spirit, if he deems you to be one of his, he may put you through hell. He may put you through things that are uncomfortable. But at the end of the day, he's going to deliver you out of it. And he ain't going to put more on you than what you can bear, you know? The Lord is not going to apply more on you than what you can bear. You know, and you may think in your mind, because I know that I do, that the Lord is, you know, like, what the fuck is going on? Why am I going through all this? You know, I haven't, like, you know, in my case, I can honestly say, you know, I haven't been doing too much different than what I've been doing before when I came into the truth. It's just sometimes the Lord, it's time for your trial, man. It's time to see if you're really just in this. Okay? That's why the scriptures say, don't think it's some strange thing, the fiery trial that comes upon you, man. That's just the nature of this beast. You know, that's just the nature of the beast, man. If you come into this thing, you got to prepare your heart for temptation. It's not going to be a cakewalk all of the time. You're going to have to get your foot to the fire because, you know, how can the Lord tell if you really want to serve him is if you can't go through things and still serve him. You see? Anybody can serve anybody when you got everything you need, but when everything is broken up and you have nothing and you're angry and you're frustrated, are you still going to serve the Lord? You know? And I ain't gonna lie, you know, I was, you know, in that Job spirit, like, why the hell am I going through this? Why the Lord is doing this? Why the Lord is doing that? But at the end of the day, when I started looking at how I'm still being sustained in my necessities, you know, and then when real life threatening situations come upon me, I come out of them unscathed, like it's like a miracle. It just makes you say, man, well, the Lord is delivering me out of this trouble. So obviously the Lord is dealing, you know. And you can't tell me that he ain't, because, you know, hey, when that wheel fell off and then I landed unscathed twice, and y'all saw the videos, what can you say about that? You know? So, you know, this is also something for the times that we're coming into, to know that the Lord is going to be with those that are his elect. But you gonna go through some shit though. Let's be clear. It's not gonna start off as a cakewalk. You know, you're gonna go through some things, but nevertheless, the Lord's still gonna deal with you. He's gonna deliver you out of those troubles. All right. So with that, you know, I pray this is an edifying lesson. I'm gonna end it off by giving all praise going honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakodash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. To the next time, Mike, you must say shalom.